Hi, I'm Baba.
Hi, I'm Yas.
This is
The Kick Unity Podcast.
Roll That Intro.
Whatever you like. You can have whatever you like.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yas, and
My name is
welcome,
Baba.
and welcome to the Kick Unity Podcast. Today we have a very, very interesting guest. One of the most interesting, I would say,
Person you've ever met.
characters in the cut collectible community. Mr. Dato, welcome.
First of all, why Dato Nasi?
Yes, I wanted to ask actually.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Dato, but you guys can actually just call me Helmi lah. That's my real name, Helmi, Helmy.
I don't accept that name. I only accept
Yeah,
Dato.
it's stuck already, right? But the thing is, the name Dato is okay. The actual real name itself, by full, is actually Dato Nasir.
Okay.
Okay, why Dato Nasir is because I used to have like an on-screen wrestling character that I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that person was called Dato Nasir, and
Wow.
that guy was supposed to be the hipster of Haji Lane.
Interesting.
So if you guys see this, I even got I have it on my phone case. I have it on my phone case here.
Yeah.
Like literally, I have it on my shirt as well. Dato Nasir. You guys can, if you guys
Kau
can
datang
see.
pakai the whole apparel.
Yes, I did. Because I got a feeling you guys will ask me this question, but I understand why you guys want to know why the name Dato, why Nasir.
Yes, definitely.
So when I was in like wrestling training, right?
Yep.
The trainers there, they were like asking me like, okay, bro, what kind of name you guys want to go for?
Yep.
Then I'm like, what should I go for? There's like so many names, right? You know,
Yep.
you think you don't want to have like the certain very generic nickname like Bob ke,
Bob.
Faik
Bob is
ke,
literally every Malay guy's name.
Every fat Malay guy.
I think I know how. Okay, before you. How many Bobs do you know in your life?
5,
More than 5.
I got 7.
7.
I
But then
know
they
Bob,
gradually turn
of which
into...
4 of them was in NS.
Yeah, so they gradually turn into Bob, Bob Fahan and Bob this and Bob
Exactly,
that.
exactly.
But ada Bob.
Yeah. But honestly, on your contact list, always the first thing is Bob.
The Bob, yes.
It's always Bob.
Yes.
It's always Bob, right? So I was like thinking, no. So I was like,
Name yourself Bob Nasi.
teruk, cannot. But I was like, you know what? Because my grandmother, I honestly love her to death because she took care of me single-handedly while my grandfather and my mom, who is a single parent at the time, was working. So she kind of like raised me up until now. I mean, now of course it's a swap
Yeah,
lah.
swap lah, yeah.
I'm taking care of her, and she's a huge fan of M Nasir. And like she had like this stack of CDs of M Nasir albums, and she would like last time, you know, you guys don't have like what? No, not don't have. You guys have like CD players, right?
Yes.
You guys remember CDs?
Yes.
CDs, right? Yeah. So we do have CDs
Yep.
of M Nasir albums, and she'll constantly play it inside the car on way to wherever we go. So I decided to tell them, whatever you guys want to name me, just put Nasir on it.
Understand.
So yeah, and them knowing my past, which is I like to dress up in a hipster way. That just imagine a fat guy wearing like hipster clothing. Yeah, why are you laughing?
Cannot relate.
Same.
Yes.
Dah lambang.
Yeah, so that's why I said.
Generation,
So on the next day, it was like, okay, bro, you're going by the name of Dato Nasir.
Interesting.
I was like, okay lah, can lah, I'll just take it lah, That's how the name started. I branded out, you know, on Instagram, on TikTok, even on my Telegram name at one point was Dato Nasir as well. Like, you know, or like literally I put my name out there. Yeah, and somehow, the name kind of like got spread out to the wrong community.
What?
What community?
The cut community lah.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be branded to the wrestling community, but now it's branded to the cut community.
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's rewind that a little bit lah. So yeah, I mean, I think me and Baba, we both know you, you know, from I guess the Kick Unity community, which is a community that actually you know, has always been about, you know, cards and all. I think one thing that really I feel that you've kind of opened us up a lot is actually wrestling. You know, and I've been a huge fan of wrestling all my life.
Yep.
You know, but mine is, I guess, a different era. You know, I'm the Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, those
So
kind
about 80 years ago
80, yeah.
80 years
Thanks,
ago
ah.
yeah.
Yeah, showing my age. So I think one thing that's really kind of stuck out, at least for me, is that knowledge, and also the fact that you actually have real experience in wrestling, which I've always been very, very intrigued by. So tell us a little bit more about that. How did that happen? How did you even get into that world?
So I was in the phase.
Emo phase, you went wrestling.
It was I had an emotional phase. But yeah, just like you, we grew up watching wrestling.
yeah.
We grew up as a huge fan.
Yeah.
We always wanted to try it,
Yeah.
but we never knew or never know the right
There was
platform
actually a
for
real platform for
us
yeah.
or whatever not.
Exactly.
So during this particular emotional phase, which was 3 years ago, I decided, you know what? I think I'm just gonna start pursuing on this thing just for fun. Maybe it will take some things out of my mind. And then from there, I reached out to a couple of people. I say, where is the best place to train? Where is the best place to,
Were there actual organizations that actually do this?
what kind of what's the fees like and all this kind of stuff. So I was introduced to a couple of particular organizations.
You mean there are multiple?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, we before the podcast started, you were saying that we thought that you had to be part of one, because Singapore so small.
How many more organizations can
Can't be
there
a
be?
WWE
Yeah.
and AEW kind of thing, or
No,
WC.
it's legit like
Oh,
that.
wow.
It's legit like that. There's okay, I would say there is 3 wrestling companies.
Wow.
3 wrestling companies in
That's
Singapore.
interesting.
That's new
Okay,
intel.
just a quick side note.
Yeah.
So the 3 wrestling companies, the one of them, the big one, the first one is Singapore Pro Wrestling, SPW.
That I've heard before. Yes.
That is where I got introduced to local wrestling scene.
Nice.
Okay. So second one is called Grapple Max. So Grapple Max is the second biggest, and what was it?
Revomax is a drink.
Apa?
It sounds like a drink brand compared to a wrestling company.
Good, maybe you can work for their marketing side next time, Okay. But yeah, Grapple Max is the second biggest company. They are actually doing really well with their marketing and all that.
So they're the AEW.
So they are I would say
Okay.
they actually have a partnership with Bushiroad as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so they really are going big.
They're expanding very
expanding
well.
really well. And then thirdly is where I decided to train, which is Ring of Rebirth, which is in short ROR. So Ring of Rebirth is a very small, very budget type of company where it's just a small scale show, small training area, whatsoever. Not. So I find that's a perfect place. I don't want to go so big,
I understand.
I don't want to jump, and then get shell shock or culture shock, all this kind of stuff. So I just go there, and then I tried for a few sessions. I was
Sessions meaning months or just in few weeks a session?
So during a month, they usually open up training sessions for once, twice, or thrice per week.
Okay.
Interesting.
Per week. So it's up to you lah. Whether Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Either of these 3 days, because of course the rest Monday, Friday
Working,
Yep. So I had the choice of that. I tried to go for one of the sessions. Completely vomited out every single part of my body.
Sounds like me, man.
Yeah, it was horrible. Honestly, when I heard about your UFC training story, right, I was like, I can relate so much. And the fact
You
that
went for UFC training.
So okay. I told you this story.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
just side note.
Yeah.
So I did a free class at MMA gym before. One of my
Jiu-jitsu
friend, Jiu-Jitsu. My friend actually invited me. I did the warm up. I vomited after the warm up.
Exactly. So that's the thing. My one also was a warm up, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do squats. Okay, squats should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going up to 60 squats. Okay. Okay, 100 squats. 100.
The worst part, right? There was a kid, and he was doing the thing, and he was laughing at me, looking at me like, hey, apa sah?
I have a friend of mine who he's my friend now, but at that point in time we just met, and he's very feminine. His character is a very feminine character.
Okay.
And he can go up to more than 100 squats.
Wow.
And I'm there struggling. I'm like,
But you were doing it, by the way.
I was.
After you vomited, did you continue? You
Yeah,
did it,
I
right?
continue.
Oh, you continue.
I did the whole session.
I continue. We had to continue,
Yeah.
man. We were there already.
Yeah.
What else you want to do? Just
I
sit
would
there.
have fuck it already. Stop.
Nah, man. I mean, just
Takkan nak just duduk je. Tak apa, it's okay.
Dah tak boleh sudah lah.
Tak apa, it's okay. I mean, it's our first try, right? It's our first try. So, second try, I did vomit but it's not as much as the first one
Oh,
lah.
you had a second. I didn't have a second. I finished
You
the
go
first
back for
one.
seconds, huh?
I'm done.
One time done.
I play video games now.
Yeah.
So second, then after that gradually third, fourth, fifth, and then I was like in wrestling training lah basically. Started from free trial sessions to wrestling session and all, and then I managed to get my in managerial debut.
Nice.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
What? Okay, so you're a manager lah.
Yeah, I was a manager.
But what? Okay, why did they choose you to be a manager?
So
Was there any reasoning behind it?
I-
why
Why are you laughing?
Why you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
All I see is Mr. Fuji.
A bit.
Okay, luckily I never take out my hat. If not, really become like Mr. Fuji over here.
Don't take out the hair.
Yeah,
Once you
don't.
take out the hair, he will say something else.
What?
Going?
Okay, no.
Hey, luckily it's not green. Yeah, luckily it's red. Luckily it's red. But yeah,
go on.
so I had my immanual debut with a very close friend of mine who what character was called Brother Bai.
By as in by what?
Brother Bai.
B-I.
Yeah, BHAI. Brother Bai. Like how you call
Bye, say.
Bye.
I was thinking bisexual.
Bro. Where are you going with this?
No, I don't know where I'm going with this. You just talked about a character that's feminine. So I was thinking,
That was the side note part.
Bruh.
That was the side note part.
okay, go on.
Yeah, so I would be I was quite lucky lah to be his manager. I had a good time with him, and then I had
With Brother Bai?
Yeah, with Brother Bai. Yeah, with Brother Bai. And I also had why? I also
Go ahead.
I also had at one point I got kind of like choke slam by this very tall big fella named Prabhu.
Okay.
Who is from Grapple Max.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, these three companies do from time to time work.
They
do
work
work
with
for each other. Yeah.
Do you consider like in old wrestling context SPW to be WWE, then that Nitro, and then yours is kind of more ECW.
ECW. That's a
ECW
great
type where it's more
So WWE,
low end,
WCW, and ECW.
but
Were you
more
ECW?
aggressive kind of wrestling.
I would say yes.
Or
I would
RH?
say yes, except for Ring of Rebirth tried to be not ECW but WCW. Because our initial team, because I was there from the get-go, right? I
Yeah.
was there from day one. So from the get-go, they wanted to do like old school, very old school type of wrestling compared to SPW where there's a lot of high-flying
High-flying
stuff. Grapple Max, there is a lot of media and all this kind of stuff.
I
Well,
see.
Ring of Rebirth, whether it's small, they still want to do that kind of like
Those
very
cage
old
matches.
school.
Do they do cage matches here?
Not that I know of.
How about those those thing where they put the knife and then
Bleed.
bleed and all?
Oh,
You do that?
So here's
Have you
the
ever
thing.
bled before?
Yeah, so here's the thing. You guys want to know one thing. So one of the last SPW matches that I went to, which was like 2 years ago, as a viewer, there was this particular Extreme Rules match. It's called the Singapore Extreme Rules match
Okay.
at SPW. And what does that mean? From the get-go, what does Singapore Extreme Rules means?
Caning.
So maybe Singapore cane. What else?
I don't know. Drug.
Apa dah?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Bro, I'm trying to be family friendly.
Okay, good.
Singapore cane, that's one of them. Okay, slipper,
Slipper.
Slipper.
Literally.
slipper, but like
So that's an
slipper,
Indian thing, not a Singapore thing.
like literally you steal slipper, right? That kind of
Hey,
thing.
that's an Indian thing.
Don't bait me.
That's an Indian thing.
Don't.
I know.
That's an
I've
Indian
been
father
around
thing.
enough Indian people to know there's an Indian thing. Where the Archie the grandmother will take the slipper and throw. That's
Yeah.
Indian. That's not that one.
That slipper is not even light, okay? I've suffered 3 blows to the head.
Exactly.
So then you also know about how last time when Extreme Rules they will pour down like nails or pins,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
We pour down durian.
Sakit sia.
Sakit tu.
I honestly can feel like the pain.
Wow. But I think it's very, very creative though.
Yeah, it's very creative.
It's
It's very
very
creative for
creative,
SPW.
It's really
Yeah.
staying true to the Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore.
lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's very creative from there, and that's where I was like,
Then tak ada
wow.
hanging.
Hanging tak ada.
Nasi lemak. But cannot. Nasi lemak they say Malaysia one. Not
Tak
Singapore.
ada. Jangan.
Jangan. Don't, let's not start. Let's not
Baru
start.
first episode.
Yeah,
Jangan,
let's
bang.
not
Baru
start.
first
You
episode.
gotta come out of the gates banging
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
Tapi still baru first episode. Relax. Nanti first episode terus dah kena. Jangan.
Cinema belongs to everybody lah.
Yeah. So to say Singapore. What was the question again just now? You said
Extreme rule.
yeah, Singapore Extreme Rules.
No, whether we are what the organizations you were
Yeah.
with.
So yeah.
More WCW lah.
So I could say like SPW is kind of like WWE. With the big shows and everything. Grapple Max is like AEW. Good fan base. Good marketing. Good area to wrestle. They don't do like big shows. I mean, they do from time to time.
Yep.
I'm not saying like they do it like every single event they do. Like for compared to SPW, they do it like always every single show. It's always at the hall at the Chinese community hall or something like that. Yeah. Then
I'm actually very intrigued by the fact that there are shows.
Yeah.
And it's not that very well marketed that even commoners like us who love wrestling in a way, who maybe want to watch one day.
Yeah.
We don't get the information, no?
Yeah.
Unless you're part of that community, then you will get it.
So when I hosted one of the shows, which is Ring of Rebirth presents Dragon Gate. Do you guys know about Dragon Gate?
Nope.
So Dragon Gate is a Japanese promotion, which is the third Japanese promotion.
Okay.
In terms of ranking, there is New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yes, that one the
is
big one.
Noah, there is Dragon Gate.
Yeah.
I would consider them to be the third . They're the third biggest. So they came down to Singapore and they wanted us, Ring of Rebirth, a small indie show company.
Indie, yes, that's the right word. Yes.
To host.
Yeah.
Wow.
To host. And
So
then,
you were given the chance to host that event.
yeah,
Wow, nice.
I was given the chance to MC and everything. And at that point in time, I was even shocked when there were like some people passing by. Was like, what event is this? What's going on? What I didn't know. I didn't hear about this. So it's kind of like it shows that as much marketing as we do, it's still hard to reach.
Understand.
It's still very hard to reach.
But with that being said, though, I think for me at least, how I know about at least some of the local that one is because of Dante, right? Because Dante Chen, that kind of created some sort of bit of a buzz, for him being, all the way in, WWE. I mean, from Next now, is he considered WWE yet? No.
He's still in NXT.
Still NXT, but he's fine. I mean, NXT is still So I mean, like, do you have any
interactions
with him? You know him
experiences?
personally?
So when
before that also, what do you think of his rise?
Right. Okay. So for a disclaimer, right? For just a disclaimer, I'm not besties with Dante at all.
Oh, why?
I'm not. No. As in like not as in like we are really
You got
close
beef?
friends. No beef.
Oh, okay.
As in like we are not
Vegetarian.
close friends. Yeah.
Okay, you're not close to him. Fine,
Yeah.
fine,
I'm
fine.
really not that close. But people make it seems that I know Dante like personally. I can just call him. Yeah. Just so that's a
Call
later.
Okay.
So the thing about Dante is that I came in literally just few months. Then he already left for the WWE already.
Okay.
Yeah. So I came in after the pandemic.
Okay.
He went off during the pandemic.
Understand.
Yes.
Understand.
So I did not have much interaction except for at one point we did have a show and he came down to Singapore secretly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he was there backstage and my trainer decided to intro me
Nice.
lah.
And how was he as a person?
Oh, he was great. He looks the same actually as when I was looking him as a fan. So remember the Singapore Extreme Rules thing that I said?
Oh, he was there.
He was there. Because the reason why I went there was as a fan was because Kenny Omega came to Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, and wrestled there.
Oh.
And one of his tag team people was Dante.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I went there as a fan, I saw him at first glance how huge he is. And
Is he super huge?
in terms of gains, yes.
Yes.
He's
But height,
he's super buff.
he's
He's
Asian.
tall. He's actually quite tall. For Asian, he's actually very, very quite tall.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's how I first met him. Had small interactions as a fan. I love your work, whatsoever.
What was the conversation like? What did you say to him? Or what did he say to you?
So as a fan at that point in time, I was like, bro, I love your work. You look great and everything. Oh,
You look great.
Yeah. I mean, the guy wears green trunks and has good muscles.
He managed, brother bye.
I manage Brother Bai.
Yes.
Yeah, I manage Brother Bai.
Manage, huh?
Yeah.
To be a manager, I think is more challenging compared to a wrestler.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
wait, so you had those interactions.
But when he came down and when we really meet, we really like clicked together.
Oh, nice.
Because he just like me is a sci-fi nerd.
Wow.
He's a huge sci-fi nerd.
Wow.
What does he like? Like in what was
So
Star Trek, Star Wars kind of sci-fi?
from what we the conversation that we had, Star Wars, that's the common theme. Like he really went deep with the Star Wars encyclopedia or
Wow.
Wikipedia, so to say. And then I love Dune. I love Dune a
yes.
lot.
Dune, okay.
And he also loves Dune as well.
Wow.
And not many people love Dune because Dune is like deep shit kind of sci-fi, like fucking deep shit.
I know.
Yeah. So we really had a good conversation from there and everything.
That's interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think someone like Dante Chen is
Correct.
sci-fi nerd.
Exactly.
Which is,
You
I think,
he'd be
kind of
like-
breaking a lot of the barriers that we see. I find like people say gamers are unfit, but you have now gamers.
You know
who are-
those type of memes where when at a young kid, you see a young nerd and whatever, and then when he become like fucking
Yes,
buff
yes.
and fucking nice. Yeah, I feel like that's Dante.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting,
yeah.
interesting. Okay, so I mean, now let's kind of go into. I mean, you were big in you did your part in wrestling. Well, I think then, I mean, there's that shift into collectibles,
Yep.
like cards and all.
Yep.
How did that happen for you? How did you start? Kind of building out into the. Was it wrestling cards first? Because I know you are also a supporter of Liverpool, which is a bit sad, but.
How the fuck that said?
What the fuck, sir?
Okay, I might not. It's okay. No, actually, no lah. This year not sad lah. This is sad lah. Jurgen Klopp just left. Isn't it sad?
But we're still doing good, what?
Yeah.
What's it?
We'll see in 10 days. The next 10 days. At least
the schedule.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes good, sometimes shit.
if the next 10 days still top, then you can come here.
Welcome back to episode 50.
But I mean, how do you get into the card collectible scene?
I think like it all started from a very, very, very young age.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it started from a very, very young age. Probably when I was 8. You guys remember Game Boy Advance?
Yes.
I used to love just buying the
Sorry.
cartridges
Okay.
just because of how nice looking the box is.
Huh? So you bought Game Boy cartridges are not cheap.
Not
no?
cheap, man.
At that point in time, no.
I remember
You
how.
must have really
Yeah.
rich relatives to give you duit raya until you can
No,
buy.
no. It come to a point where my mom was like, no.
Oh,
Okay.
My mom had to stop me. But it's Pokemon Fire Red? No.
But if you want the box, just get the box. I'm sure people will give you the box.
No, but I also want to play, I'm still a kid,
there's no
Yeah,
point in
I'm
just.
still a kid.
What's the point in collecting the box if you cannot play the game, right?
I'm still a kid. So it all
Still,
started
yeah,
that
still a kid now.
still very young. I collected
all
all of
kids,
these Pokemon, all this kind of stuff. But of course, once I reached the age, all the cartridges are all gone, which I got kind of a bit sad lah.
Yeah.
Then it kind of like relighted about, I would say 5 years ago.
Okay.
I started because I used to collect hipster shit whatever not, right? And I wanted to collect vinyls
Yes.
because it felt right. It felt right? But at that point in time, I didn't have a record player whatsoever not.
Yep.
And then 4 or 5 years ago, my late I consider him like a stepfather, but my late mother's boyfriend decided to buy for me a record player.
Okay.
We went to Australia and he bought for me a Sony record player.
Nice.
I was like,
Over the moon.
Yeah, over the moon. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. This is so cool. I straight away went to record shops. I asked for like, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have that? My mom was
that
like,
the day
budget.
Was that the day he became your stepfather? From the boyfriend to 10 years ago?
No, no. He became my stepfather like way back already.
okay.
Way back already.
Because I get geek.
Yeah.
You my stepfather now. Official.
I would have done that though. That's a good way though.
How about more LPs then?
You want more LP? Sign the certificate. Sign the certificate.
I'm brother bye.
Okay, good.
But
Sorry.
yeah, I went to every single record store. I was like, can I get this? Can I get that? But of course, my mom was like, hey, budget, all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I miss him to this day. But I still have the record player with me.
Nice.
I'm still
Nice.
playing it.
It still works.
Yeah. We have a residential in Pasir Ris. There is a residential. It's called Dr. Spin, a Malay uncle who fixes record players for a
really?
living. Yes.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So as time goes by, 5 years, I
Pasir
started.
Ris is king.
Yeah, Pasir Ris is king.
I stay Tampines nearby. It's okay.
So
that far.
that's where I kind of like started collecting all my vinyl records,
Okay.
and then and now I felt like, you know what? I just I felt like something was missing.
Okay.
I don't know. I just felt like as much as music is it's nice whatever. I still love sports and all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
I felt like I wanted to collect a piece of history from that particular thing,
Nice.
but I don't know where to go. I really do not know where to go. So at that point in time, I just scroll through TikTok, whatever, look through, and then I saw Artemis Breaks. Oh, what's this? Oh, you sell soccer cards? Oh, autograph. Oh, okay. So I decided to purchase one of my first boxes from Artemis at that point in time lah. And then from there, I get to know Kick Unity. I get to know Kiss. And
But I think
everything.
I met you on a Kiss Hobbies
Yes,
live
yes,
first.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Before Kick Unity was
I
ever-
was like the quiet because I didn't know how to interact at that point in time with the card community. Right? I was like, I don't know the slang. What is
Ada ke
PSA?
slang?
what is
Dia
the
memang
grading? you know?
Okay lah.
What is
not
the
apa lah.
what is
You're
the
doing pretty
grading?
well, eh?
He's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the grading? Whatever.
Oh,
not.
okay. I know what
Okay.
I mean.
Yeah, what is numbered? And all that
I
kind of stuff.
actually did not even like cards in the first
Yeah.
place. This idiot come and give me one card.
You
and
always
then after that
blame me
finish.
for it. I don't know why. The
Because
story.
it's true. And I have that card till today. I never sell that card. I never
What card?
give. It's a Yen Molby out of 49 select auto.
Yang Molby.
Hmm.
Oh, orang lama.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah, I got the card and I was thinking it's a Liverpool old school
It
player.
was cheap, right?
No, I got it from a break.
Oh, you got it from a
Yeah.
break. Okay lah. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, I think I was like very quiet. Straight away, jam. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's nice, but whatever.
Whatever. So I was at Artemis, and then I saw Fuad talking crap over there. At Artemis
Fuad talking crap there.
at the chat. No, just having fun.
Okay.
Yeah, just talking like crap or whatever. Whatever, laughing. I was like, hey, this guy funny. So I look at his stream at Kiss, and
Then you
then
like him.
and then I like him.
Brother bye.
Brother bye. My brother bye.
Now you manage for one.
Yeah, no, it means one.
That's cool though. I think that story itself. So I think one thing I really like about you is we've talked about and you showed me some of your collection.
Yep.
And it's very, very eccentric. I mean, I see you collecting like Garincha stickers. Garincha sticker, right?
Yeah.
Then you also had the Pele and
Yeah.
that one.
Yes.
And then you have your wrestling cards.
Yep.
And then you have. I mean, is there any system to the madness that you have, or is you just go with what you like? I mean, what's the thought process on how you collect?
I just ikut mood.
Yeah, so that was my thinking as well. When you buy those stuff, right? Is it out of spontaneous purchases, or you feel like, oh, that's a card that I want?
So the Jazinho card that I still have.
Oh, it's Jazino, not Garincha. Sorry.
No, there was. There's no Garincha. It was a Jazinho.
Sorry.
So the Jazinho card that I had was because I kind of like packed a Jazinho icon at EA FC.
Oh, that's a great card though to pack actually.
Yeah, I packed that.
Okay, EFC my icon.
Yeah. Game.
What's that?
That's why I say.
I hate FIFA because I always lose. So
What
I hate
nonsense?
FIFA.
He say like that, but then at the end of FIFA when everything
I'll play.
easy, he will play. What's that one? He don't want the hard part. He want when
No,
all
I will
the
wait until FIFA is $25, then I'll buy.
Okay. Valid.
I won't
valid.
buy at $90.
But that's-
Valid.
Yeah, but I like that a lot though, because I think for me also I have affinity to certain players because of the game.
What happens in the game, yeah.
Yeah. So like for me, like Alex Morgan,
Yep.
right? When the waifus all came out, I'm looking at waifu cards also now. What's the famous? There's this one left back from PSG, the female one.
Karachicho, yeah.
I just bought the Bon Mati punya box and I packed her 249. And then I feel a certain kind of way because this is technically my left back last year for most of the games. So I think that connection that I realized that actually kind of goes see that your wrestling love is also equated to cards.
Yeah.
Your EFC gaming love is then equated to cards.
To the legendary
Yeah.
cards. Yeah. So like for example, last year I really kept playing Rafael Marquez, the Mexican defender.
Yes. And that's
Yeah.
why you bought the
That's why I bought the Rafael Marquez autograph at Beckett 9.5 auto.
Yeah, so I saw that.
Yeah, it
It was
was
on
great.
SEC, it was an SEC, right?
Yeah, now he's at SEC now.
Okay,
Yeah,
went
now
back to SEC again.
Yeah, went back to SEC again. Yeah, I need the money. I need the money.
Okay.
Hmm?
So I think
This one not paid, by the way.
thanks for coming here for free.
Yeah. No problem.
So I mean, where do you see your collecting moving forward? I mean, is there any plans that you have Are there any like goals that you currently
Are
have?
there particular cards that you're still hunting?
So I completed my Firmino PC already.
Nice.
Firmino PC, I'm not that crazy to go like, number one, one of one.
Rainbow lah, not rainbow lah.
Not the rainbow or that particular set, no. I go by career. So I buy for example, he doesn't have a card during his Hoffenheim days.
Yes.
So he has a sticker. So I bought the sticker, then I bought his Liverpool cards, then I line it up, then Brazil,
Yep.
then Al Nassr. Sorry, not Al Nassr, Al Ahli.
Al Ahly.
Yeah.
Al Ahli, yes. Al Ahli doesn't have an official one, so I have to find like the
Customized.
Customized.
Now
customized
there's an outlet to do customized cards also.
Yeah, I love
You
it.
can jolly well try.
Mhm.
You do a kaboom of Firmino.
I'm thinking of, but there's Kebu Famino. What?
No, as in
Ali,
you
right?
are.
Yeah.
I want to do a Fandi Ahmad Kebu.
That's nice.
That's right.
That's
That's a killer idea, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So and then the next one is I'm planning to complete Bray Wyatt PC.
Nice.
This is literally one of my treasured
Is that
possessions.
a 2.5 or
Sorry.
this is 2.5?
This is out of 99.
99.
Yeah, this Bray Wyatt is out of 99.
And how much was that last sold?
400 USD.
Nice.
Yeah.
Out of 99.
Yes.
Because the
No,
thing about-
imagine if he gets a 210.
yeah, it's even
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
But Bray
it's-
Wyatt got value.
Bray Wyatt got value. This at that point in time.
Plus he's dead, right?
Yeah, because he passed on like last year.
I don't know whether you guys know, he's IRS punya son. You know the
IRS?
IRS. Yeah, his
Yeah,
son.
Mike Rotunda.
Mike Rotunda, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Rotunda.
That's his son.
Yeah, his
That is
his
crazy.
brother is Bo Dallas.
Oh,
Bo
Bo
Dallas.
Dallas.
Bo Dallas is their
his
brothers,
brother.
yeah.
Okay, I can relate to these characters because I've watched them.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do you pay your taxes?
no,
Okay.
please don't arrest me.
So one of my goals is to complete this Bray Wyatt set that I have, which is
How many more cards do you have? Like what is the set?
What are you searching
what the
for?
set look
Base
like?
and should be a base auto first. Right?
yeah. I'm actually finishing up like his SSPs mainly, like his Color Blast, his Black Color Blast.
There is
like
a black color blast of
There is
Bray
a Black Color Blast that
I'm
just
sure that's
released
going to be
last
quite
year.
expensive.
That was 350, 400 USD.
It's not bad.
Wars means
Yeah.
you bought it already lah.
Huh?
Wars means you bought it already, right?
I plead the fifth.
I cannot
I need the money.
confirm
I need the
or
money.
deny.
I cannot confirm or deny.
I need the money. I need the money.
I need the money.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Correct. So yeah, and then I'm right as of right now. One of my main goals in the card community is to
Is?
grow the wrestling community.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrestling card community. I think like I've delved into the soccer too much already. I felt like wrestling is like it's like there's not much of a
Yeah.
platform
Yes,
for
definitely.
people
Yep.
to communicate or sell. There's so many out there for soccer.
Yeah.
You can just search up any particular
Correct.
soccer slang plus SG behind it, then you find it. Yeah, you get what I
The
mean.
only thing that doesn't have SG is ours.
Yes.
Yeah, you should put.
Because it's not supposed to be.
It's not
SG.
supposed.
Oh,
I
not
don't
supposed-
like the SG part.
Ah.
It's the same as a Malay company
yeah.
having a D in front.
But bro, oh my god, I get it. It's so funny.
Any interior design company D something. Wedding company D something.
Kunafa, di Kunafa. Okay.
Okay.
Viral. Okay.
Baba lah sial.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. But yeah, I'm trying to grow the wrestling community. I'm trying to do breaks and all this kind of stuff. What kind of like what you guys are doing with Kick Unity. But I don't want to follow too much like you guys because you guys are doing something different and I want to do something different.
Of course, definitely, man.
Yeah. So that's
Be
one
your
of the
own
goals.
person.
Lah.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
one of
need.
the goals.
I think if you copy something out of system, it's fine.
Mhm.
Then you put your own things in it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think what you do now with the wrestling one is so fun.
Mhm.
There are like walls and risers and
There are walls in the walls, no.
walls in the walls. Betul.
Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho.
Oh, I can understand.
Tell people where they can find you, though.
So you guys can find me on TikTok, Dato the Collector. Also on Instagram, Dato the Collector.
And the community also. Don't forget the
And
community.
also
Your
about
tally.
yeah, and you guys can also find our wrestling community, SG Wrestling Card Space.
See?
Yeah.
SG. It's the same thing as the D in front of a Malay company, bro.
And what are your future plans for the wrestling community that you're looking to kind of do moving forward?
Moving forward, we are hoping to have our own particular, we do kind of like our own breaks with wrestling products, just wrestling products, be it Leaf, be it Panini, be it AEW, Upper Deck, and all this kind of stuff. So at least there is a particular, there's a one-stop place for everything wrestling. And also just to grow just to make sure that it grows up, because as of right now, we are currently, if I'm not mistaken, 39 strong members, hoping to reach 100 by the end of the year.
You should.
Yeah.
Can I give you an idea?
Yeah, sure.
If you know all the different wrestling punya bodies, right? Why don't you get them in lah? And then also do like you can firstly do event like bring a few of us to like me and Baba, we've never been to
Never been.
So do a event, do like a tour where you get a group of us, then for us to watch some local wrestling.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Yeah.
We don't mind. That's one. Number two, if you know the people, do cards, man. Make local cards. Make
should do
local wrestling
quite-
cards.
I think the best idea for you is if you have a booth at Hobby Night,
Yes.
bring one wrestler over.
Yeah.
Brother Bai. I would love to meet Brother Bai.
Yeah. and then yeah.
This is a weird thing. I always tell this story that I'm a manager of Brother But. Everyone wants to meet him,
Oh, really?
Everyone wants to meet Brother But. I don't understand. Like, his aura is out there.
It's the name.
Your name, lah.
It's the name.
And you know what his character initially was?
What?
He sells tea.
He said what?
Sell teh. Tak buy sarbat, I sell.
Dia jual tea.
Now Sarabat on fire after Speeds ah.
Luckily, I never asked him to do the thing in
I
front.
would like to thank Speed also. For achieving 600 views on my TikTok.
Yeah.
What you do?
Aku stream dia. I just stream him, then everybody just kepo want to watch. Lazy to press YouTube, but not lazy to watch me on TikTok. Watch along.
So they are watching along, you watching along.
Yeah. Okay lah.
Okay, man. Hey, thank you so much for being our first guest.
No problem.
It's been an awesome time. Anything else do you want to say or no?
What are your closing notes for those people who want to find out more about Dato Nasir or want to find out more about the wrestling card scene? Maybe they are also ex-wrestling lovers like us and just want to find their old, like me, I'm still looking for that Bret Otto,
I'm also looking for Bret Otto. You don't
Sean
find me,
Otto,
bro.
Austin Otto,
Yeah.
Undertaker Otto.
So speaking
These
of
are the
the-
most expensive Ottos, by the way.
So speaking of the Bret Auto, we actually have a wall that with a dark race of the
Why you
Bret.
never send me the card?
Huh?
Why you didn't put on the wall? Why you never send me
You
the card?
ask him whether you want to buy.
I told him I'm looking for Bret Otto, then put on the wall.
I'm pushing.
You BO the wall lah.
Yeah.
Then yours, man.
True. But yeah, one thing I love about this whole card community is that with the videos that I do and all this kind of stuff, people do reach out to me of different age group, be it young or middle age people or young teenagers, whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know, that kind of people. Not that young.
Tak.
Not that young.
Don't.
Middle age macam aku je. Sounds like me.
So there are
More to him.
so there are
Aye.
people who
Not
be
there
like, people will be like, hey, where can I find these cards that I will
Yeah.
just relate to this one or physical store 1C or this kind of stuff. Then there are some people who even like, hey bro, I got some like WWF Raw deal cards. You guys know if I can sell it, and if you are from like his particular age group or when I was like very very young,
Apa?
you know.
Thanks lah guys.
He's angry because why?
Right.
Me and him are not that far off.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Dia yang younger.
That's
Dia macam
But when he said
step muda
particular age
gila.
group,
Why is
that
stepping
puts
like
that
some
side.
teenager?
So I would like to thank you very much for that. Thank you.
Hey, thanks ah.
yeah.
No, because Liverpool stick together.
Now I get it.
So yeah, so there are even some people who claim like, hey, do you know where I can sell my raw deals, or do you think I can grade my raw deals? Oh, you know about grading and stuff. So one thing to close out is that this whole card community brings people from every single age group,
Exactly.
walk of life.
Exactly.
Whether you are, someone who collects from the past and all this kind of stuff, even the cheap ones, or whatsoever. This community is that strong enough.
Understand.
to have a conversation and just have fun with it.
And I think that's the goal of this podcast also, is to kind of bring light into the different personalities.
Yep.
And I think even like we've been mapping out our guests, and I'm starting to realize that everyone is connected through like different parts, the collectibles, but they all have different unique lives that they live. And I feel that we are kind of bringing that spotlight because like
Just shedding some light onto
like,
the
like, like,
personas that
like you
see.
said to us right at the start, you're saying, hey, how come I'm your first guest? It's because you have that personality. You get me not? And I think it doesn't matter how many big cards you have. It's not about that.
Yeah, it's not about the collection. It's
Yeah.
more of the person that we know.
Exactly.
I think it's the friends that we make here that's more
Yes.
important versus
It's about the
cards that we
personalities,
get.
and I think there's a lot of really good. And eventually, through the different episodes that we have, we'll bring more people in. To kind of
Definitely.
showcase. But thank you so much for being our first guest.
Thanks,
We
guys.
really
Thanks for
appreciate
inviting me. Yeah, again, thanks. I wouldn't expect myself to be the first guest, but again,
But you are.
Yeah,
But maybe
but-
you won't come out first. Maybe I edit and put somebody else first.
put next year. Hey, I thought you cut your hair already. How come your hair still pink behind?
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we've come to the end of the first episode. Thank you, Dato, for gracing us with your presence and your stories. Very, very intrigued and mind-opening. Didn't know that Dante was a sci-fi freak.
Yeah, man.
That was something different.
Yeah, and I learned a lot also, man. So I didn't know there were 3 wrestling organizations.
Other than him being awkward right now, we would like to close out the show by saying thanks to Brother Bai. Dato, Brother Bai's manager.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. See you.
Okay. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you for watching today's episode.
Link in bio. Like my video. Share my video. Save my video. Peace out.
Whatever you like.